Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, that sounded very Disney.
Hey, everybody. Huh, huh. Hey, everybody. Huh. Okay,
well,
sorry.
that's appropriate.
I think that
you're
sucked, though. That wasn't very good.
I know. Sorry. Anyway, good morning.
It was fine.
Afternoon.
It was a decent effort. It was a decent Mickey.
It was all right.
Okay. I'm
all
not
right.
an impressions guy.
No.
Okay.
Anyway, how are you?
Good. I'm not a good impressions guy, I should have said. We're at Disney World. We're at the most magical place on earth. So how could I everything is magical.
I know. Wait, does it want me to turn left now?
It wants you to turn left in half a mile, but we don't want to go into the thing. No, we didn't want to get there. We just want to, we just want to turn around.
Okay.
Hey, look, we came to Hollywood Studios, and now we just need to turn around.
Yes. Oopsie.
So this will be fun.
Yep.
We got lost. This is just my fault. This is good. Go here, and I'll just tell him.
Okay.
This will be fun.
How do we turn around?
What we're going to ask him. We got lost and we were in the wrong place.
How do we turn around?
I'm going to put this in your windshield.
Okay.
You're going to keep going straight and start on your left. And you're going to exit back out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
That's funny.
She said stay to your left. Is that what
Yes.
she said?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Good. I'm glad you were paying attention because I wasn't. So, hey, we're coming to Hollywood Studios today. Look.
I kind of wish we were, actually.
I know. It's called a Sunday drive. That implies no ability to get anywhere. Right? Hey, where are we going today? We're going to Celebration.
We are going to Celebration. So we're very excited about that. Very excited about opportunity there that is
Turn left.
new for us.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so nice.
Just follow
though.
to the exit. Yeah, it's cool. So we're in the parking lot of the thing.
Yeah. But we're exiting.
So just follow to the exit.
Yes,
so.
dear. Thank you.
No, I know. I'm reading the sign. It says exit.
Yes.
I can read that in Spanish and English.
Very nice. Thank you, sir.
Okay, cool. So this is the parking lot.
So by the way, clearly people do that.
So look, but this is cool though, because look, now we're seeing over there. There's the whole Galaxy's Edge right there, Star Wars, all that happening. I've not been there yet.
I know. Here, honestly, we haven't had time to do anything.
No, that's true. But also, so like we. Your thing's gonna flap the whole time.
Oh no,
that's okay. It doesn't matter.
You want me to stop so you can?
No,
pull
it
off?
doesn't matter. If you hear flapping, it's our little yellow sticky thing. Anyway, so we just don't have time, so we don't get over to Disney as much as we would like. But it's on our to-do list.
It is. It's on our life to-do list
Yes.
of like calming down a bit.
Yes.
And enjoying where we live.
Yeah. So that's cool though that we saw that. Anyway, so there you go. You got to see the parking lot.
Woo!
At Hollywood
You're
Studios.
welcome.
Woo!
Yeah. No, we okay. So, well, candidly, all right. So I've been gone for a while.
Yes.
I've actually been in Texas.
All theme parks.
All theme parks. Thank you. Sorry. Yes. Thank
So
you.
we're going to Celebration, but we're going to go. We're actually going to shoot some home tours at the Mattamy Celebration Island.
Yeah.
But their address doesn't show up in the GPS
I know,
here,
right?
so I have it on my phone.
We're kind of driving.
Yeah.
Blind.
Yeah. So
a little bit.
That's not great.
No.
But so what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about it's hurricane season officially.
It officially started.
And
yes.
people always
we
ask
don't have
about
a hurricane
hurricanes.
coming
No,
yet.
yeah,
Knock on
you know.
something.
But we're going to talk about hurricanes, and then we'll talk
Continue
about
to direct.
Celebration. Yeah, we'll do a little vibe check. So take the exit I-4 toward 192 is what it says. So
that's
I don't know. This is a whole thing. You don't want to be here though. Anyway, so we're going to talk about hurricane season, and we're going to talk about Celebration. We're going to do what we call a vibe check. We're going to drive you around Celebration and see what you think.
Okay.
So let's talk. Hurricane season, officially, the start of hurricane season is June 1st.
Right.
The way that the world is working right now, there's hurricanes all the time. Not here in Florida.
We go this way.
Yeah.
Take the exit. Then keep left toward I-4.
Yes, so this is the deal.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm kind of listening to our director.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So yes, hurricane season.
So, Amy, when people call from all over the country, all over the world, they ask about hurricanes. What do they need to know about hurricane preparedness?
Well, I mean, and I think we've kind of touched on this before, but no matter where you live, you build, and the building codes are to your environment. You know, for those places that are out, Midwest, people have tornadoes, so they have basements, so there's things like that they build for that. If you live in California, you have earthquakes, so they build for that. We live in an area that's more tropical, right? So we're going to have hurricanes. And so our home construction, whether new construction or whether it's an older home, has been built to codes that...
See you real soon.
That keeps that in mind. So when we talk about the construction of homes, by the way,
Stay on this road.
Not exit.
You're going straight.
Okay.
Straight on till morning, as they say.
Ah, nice. Okay. So that's going to drive me bonkers.
Okay, I'll try to get it. It's going to be a lot of wind now.
Okay. Oh,
score!
Woo! Good job, baby.
Right. Yeah, that was driving me bonkers too. Thank you.
Kind of hot. Okay. Anyway,
that was hot.
Yeah.
That's the key. Pull a piece of. That's where the mood has been hiding.
It's very daring. Anyway.
Great.
Okay, so
Okay.
Anyway, we build to the environment.
Yes.
So homes are constructed, our roofs are strapped down, you have concrete block first floor. Most builders, you have wood frame second. D.R. Horton at Waterley built both floors are concrete block.
Yes.
Not by code, just because that's what they want to do, because it's a little bit sturdier, I guess.
Yes.
But our windows are hurricane wind resistant.
Yes.
And most common up to 120 miles an hour, although some of them are 140 mile an hour wind resistant. But anyway, so we build to our climate. But as far as the fear of being hit directly, we're in Central Florida. I mean,
it's literally not possible for us to be hit directly because we're
Central
buffered.
Florida,
Yeah.
exactly. It's going to hit land on one side of us one way or the other before it gets to us.
Yep.
And having lived through a pretty serious one back when we were in Virginia,
Yeah,
which was
we'll talk about
Isabel.
Isabel, yeah.
That was pretty intense for us when we lived in Virginia. Like, it was.
The I letters just chase us.
I know.
Isabel and
Isabel
Irma
and
here.
Irma. But yeah, so I mean, we really talk about what we're going to get is a very, very, very bad storm. Lots of wind. Yes, there can be damage. Yes, there can be some flooding. Is it going to be detrimental to the people on the coast? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So
but not where we are.
A lot of people don't realize that in Florida, the most dangerous place for hurricanes is the Panhandle. That's actually where most of the hurricanes and most of the stronger hurricanes hit because they get in that warm Gulf water and go up there.
Yep.
Southwest Florida is the next one, Gulf waters again. Mm-hmm. Southeast Florida, then Northeast Florida, like Jacksonville, then Central Florida, like as far as danger. By the way, you're going another mile and then you're taking a right on Celebration Boulevard.
Thank you.
So our kids keep texting us because whenever we do a Sunday drive, it's like,
everyone wants to text.
Well, we text before we start because we're like, something has come up in life, and then it's like, so if you hear a duck quacking, that's my daughter. I call her Baby Duck. So anyway, there's the Mickey Power thing.
Yeah.
That's nice. Anyway, so Central Florida is 5th. And so Hurricane Irma, I think, is a very good example of why this is a good area for hurricanes.
And we were here for that one.
Yeah.
That was our first Floridian resident.
But Irma was a Category 5, hit Cuba as a Category 5, hit Florida. Just take a right on Celebration Boulevard, and then just drive around like a little bit. So Irma hit as a Category 5 in Cuba, hit Florida as a 4. By the time it went straight up the spine of Florida, and then it went right over our house. And our best friends, the Rosses, had just moved here, and we it went right over their house too because they live close to us.
Uh-huh.
And we were texting and everything. By the way, because it never lost power.
No, we didn't. No. Only lost a few shingles.
And it was like a Category 2, Category 1 hurricane by the time it got to us because it went over so much land.
Yeah.
So that's really the benefit to us. The most dangerous, I think, would be coming straight across from Tampa because that's kind of the closest area to where we have the least land. But we're kind of buffered. So what you're worried about is you're worried about flooding. You're worried about tornadoes. Mm-hmm. Coming up, Celebration High School is over here. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what's happening?
I know.
I was like, what? Anyway, and really most of what, so we'll talk a little bit about a hurricane kit.
Right.
And what you need to do, and by the way, we're in Celebration now. That's Celebration High School.
Yeah, so just enjoy the drive.
I refereed many soccer games there, including Celebration against a team from Miami that way. That they were so fast, and I'm old and slow. Anyway, so most of what they want in your hurricane kit is to be prepared to not have power.
Right, which means you won't have food necessarily.
Right.
You know, you won't have, your refrigerator won't be working.
So let's go down your hurricane kit real fast. So a gallon of water for every person for 7 days.
Right.
So for one person, 7 gallons of water. So if you have a family of 5, you need 35 gallons of water. But that part of that is just lovely. Mm-hmm. So we're coming to Celebration, as you see here. Because not only do you need it for drinking water, you need it for cooking, you need it for
toilets.
You got to pour it in the toilet if the water's not working, whatever.
Right.
you need food. DoorDash will not be operating. Yeah, right. That's our problem. Flashlight with batteries, pillows and blankets, clothing. Special focus on shoes.
Yes.
Because there's going to be stuff around outside.
Yep.
So if you just have your flip-flops, that's not great. So have some shoes that you can wear outside if you've got to go clean things up, or if you have to walk somewhere because the roads are blocked, that kind of thing. Battery-operated radio.
Yes.
So, again, we didn't lose power, but, you need that just to hear updates about what's going on. First aid kit, some cash. And all of your important documents, make sure they're watertight.
Right.
So most of the homes that we help buy and sell are in flood zone X. What does that mean?
Flood zone X. Well, everything by FEMA has a determination based on the likelihood of your land or your home flooding, and each distinction. There's a 10% chance in 100 years or however they determine it. But flood zone X means you are not in a flood zone. So that means that at that time, you are not required to purchase flood insurance for your home insurance.
You can straight if you want for now, because we're going to the models. Turn this off.
Okay, so what I was saying. Sorry, you got me off track.
I'm sorry, flood zone X.
Flood zone X. So if you are in flood zone X, you are not required to have flood insurance. You have homeowners insurance, of course, but you don't need to have the flood policy. However, in every closing, they're going to tell you that if FEMA ever determines that you are now in a flood zone, that you will at that point be required to have flood insurance. But flood zone X is what most everything is. But I want to go back to your kit because there's a couple things that I honestly feel like you should add.
Okay.
I feel like you should, because we have a lot more technology now than we used to. And I don't know if you remember this, but we had this with Hurricane Isabel in Virginia. We had those little battery-operated TVs.
Yes.
And they were very small.
Yes.
But, just like the radio that you were talking about, the TV is helpful in case the news, the TV news is on.
And it is so weird that I have to say this, but I have to say this. So I worked in broadcast television for years and years and years. And then our son had a girlfriend who once said to me, she said, "Is there TV that just comes over without cable or anything?" She didn't know that broadcast television existed. So literally, I'm not saying this like a joke. You may not know this if you're younger.
Yeah.
There is TV that you can tune in to channel here. So here we have WESH channel 2. You can tune your TV to channel 2.
It's like your
and
CBS,
it will come in.
NBC, and ABC.
So
right?
those will come in. So so have that. Have communication.
It's
way
just
to communicate.
helpful because excuse me, if you are able to have the battery operated TV, and again, you may still have power. So the one thing I wanted to add to that is have extension cords and extra long phone chargers.
Yes.
Because, so when we built our new home, if you've watched our video series when we built the new home that we're in now, we talked about how we added an outlet in the closet. We had an extra light and an extra outlet in the closet that we would be using as our safe room in the event that there was a hurricane or a tornado that spawned from a hurricane.
Yes.
And that's because we could keep things charged until such time as the power went out, if it went out. So I would say add extension cords, long cord chargers for phones, because again, we have technology now. Well, that's gate of water. That's gate of water. I have to turn around.
You can go that way.
Well, no, I know.
And then you go down the street. Yeah.
Anyway, so I was going to add that. And what else? Oh, and I was also going to add baby wipes or Lysol wipes, because again, if you're not in a way that you can necessarily bathe yourself, again, that's probably going to be the least of your worries if you're without power for an extended period of time. But Lysol wipes will disinfect. Okay. What is she doing?
She just dropped her dog's poop in the porta potty.
Okay. Well.
Hey, it's a thing, I guess.
At least she didn't leave it on the ground.
Yeah, true.
That's true.
Anyway, so let's vibe check Celebration.
Yeah.
So this is Celebration Island.
It very much reminds me though of Oakland Park.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure, with the way the home aesthetic is. So did you want to talk a little bit about the misnomer of Celebration?
Yeah, sure.
You want to talk about that now?
So I'll give you a true or false. True or false? Celebration Florida is owned by Disney and is on Disney property.
Incorrect.
A lot of people think that's true. That is not true. So they divested. So it was developed by Disney. And by the way, this is in particular a particular part of Celebration that is being developed right now.
Yes.
But Celebration is larger than this. But look at across the way. I don't know if you can see it with the construction.
Beautiful.
There's a little bike path. People riding their bikes.
Yeah.
Disney hires those people to just ride over the thing. No, I'm kidding. But they divested of it, so it's not. There are some Disney businesses that are in the town of Celebration, but Celebration is part of Osceola County at this point. It's part of, so.
But, Disney had a lot of oversight, just like they did with some of the communities there in Horizon West, because they had some oversight as to how it was supposed to look and feel.
Let's go down there and then go right and go kind of behind these, but just that would get a good view of these.
Yeah, I love these. These are really pretty. It's very, very Oakland Parky.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, I think that having having the Disney oversight, at least in the beginning, I mean, there are builders that had to create new or alter floor plans to fit the aesthetic that was required here in Celebration, which is important, because again, they want thematically and aesthetically for it to all stay within that vibe check.
So I'll give you the best example I can.
We are just looping around.
Yeah, well, it said the models are back this way, so it must be kind of around to here. I don't know. Okay. Well, be brave. Go in there and turn around. Do whatever. Don't hit the thing of oil and spill it.
Somebody used to that. I'm just gonna back
do
it
what you feel.
I'm gonna back it up.
So I, in my other life, other than being helping with your real estate business as a licensed realtor, which I am, but I'm along for the ride. This is a very good example of what I do.
So do not.
Okay, but that's fine.
Short.
But in my other life, I teach customer service training to healthcare organizations. There's a book that is a brilliant book that I teach on sometimes. And my agent is actually built out of the company of the person that wrote this book. It's called If Disney Ran Your Hospital. And the whole point of it is, if Disney ran a hospital, what would be different? Well, Celebration is like if Disney was your HOA. Accurate?
Accurate.
If Disney was your HOA,
great thing.
then what would that be like?
Wow.
It would be expensive.
It would be expensive.
Are you going out? Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, we can go down there and
I'll loop around again.
That's fine. We'll go back to the high school and loop or whatever.
Sure.
But, it's a little more expensive in terms of HOA fees and that kind of stuff.
Well, everything's a bit more expensive.
Right, but there's an aesthetic thing that you talked about. But, I mean, the prices are more expensive.
They are.
So, but similar then to Oakland Park. Same kind of thing, though.
Right.
Oakland Park's not owned by Disney, not affiliated with Disney in any way. Different, same style of living, and much more expensive than other places, as is this. So, one of the, I looked at some of the bungalows. Those are, we call them bungalow style homes, but I mean here it's more urban cottage kind of rear entry garage or whatever. But their largest one,
Gate of water.
That is definitely Gate of Water. We wrote that Gate of Water.
Gate of
Water. Anyway, sorry, got distracted.
Hey, you know what?
Yes.
Should we? I'm going to ask them. We've been thinking about getting T-shirts.
Oh yeah,
Heart Home Orlando Gate of Water T-shirts.
Gate of Water.
Should we do it? What do you think? Let us know. Anyway, go ahead.
So anyway, we probably will. But let us know. So we'll go down and come around the bridge again.
Okay, it's so pretty.
But what I was going to say is, so the starting price for their largest home by Mattamy in Celebration Island is $860, and I think it might be 3,000 square feet, but it's just right around there. That's the starting price before design options and things like that. So we're talking about $1 million price point for a rear entry garage style home. Just know that's what you did. Now, what do you get? Well, you just saw. We just drove down World Drive into this road.
Exactly,
right?
Yes.
So, Amy would be very excited. There's a McDonald's up here on the left.
Oh.
And a 7-Eleven and stuff like that. Celebration. By the way, bringing it all, let's bring it all home, Amy.
Okay, let's bring it all home.
The mascot for Celebration High School, you know what they are? What did we start talking about today? The hurricane, right?
Hurricanes.
They are the Celebration Storm. So it all comes full circle.
Full circle.
So,
well done, babe.
So a couple things as we bring this home.
Yes.
Like and subscribe these videos. We never ask you to do that, but I it does help us, by the way, get more eyeballs on us if you like and subscribe. So we don't generally ask that, but go straight through the light.
Sure.
Oh, you know what? Let's do more vibe. Go straight through the light because that's more of Celebration down there.
Okay.
As we wrap up, but then we'll be able to see more than just the Mattamy part.
Yeah.
But this is World Drive, so that's
right there.
So when we say why is it so expensive, well, Yeah.
You're in Disney's backyard, but much like Winter Garden, it's Disney's backyard. You're actually just as close to Disney in some of the sections in Horizon West as you are here in Celebration, 7-Eleven. But see, even look at the 7-Eleven. Do you see how the aesthetic...
This is a great example,
This is a perfect example. That is not 7-Eleven's branding. That is not their logo. It's their colors, but that is not a typical looking 7-Eleven.
It's a Celebra-11.
It's a Celebra-11. Oh, I
Thank
like
you.
that.
That's a McDonald's, Amy.
That is... Wow, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a Celebra-McDonald's.
It's a Celebra-McDonald's.
Okay.
That's fun.
There's real opportunity for us to be really stupid.
Self-storage. Oh.
A Celebra value, because it's value self-storage. I don't know. But so now here we are. So let's extend the video a bit just to show you.
They're so tired
So
of
this
us.
is, I'm tired of us too, but I gotta. So here we are. So Evander Square. So that's apartments, condos, kind of vibe to it.
Yep.
Those are cute with the little balcony on the top, but it's kind of a smaller building.
You see this person had the little wreath, the little Disney.
Yeah. So that's another thing that you get. So you can't. Very often neighborhoods are not definable, nor will we want to define them by demographics or, who lives there, ages, whatever. If somebody lives in Celebration, they probably like Disney.
They probably like Disney.
So that is not a real estate protected term. We can talk about that. You probably are going to love Disney to live here because you paid a premium to come here.
Absolutely.
But it definitely has that little edge of 1950s Hollywood.
I was going to say these palm trees right here. Really giving me that Hollywood vibe.
Come on.
So, but
cool.
here's the thing. So to live in Celebration. Can you live here all the time as your primary residence?
Yes.
100%. Yes, of course. People live here.
That guy does.
Yeah. You saw the high school, so clearly there are people and students that live in this area full time. Can you also have your own private vacation home here? 100%. Yeah, totally. Absolutely. If you're like, hey, I just want my own second vacation home that we can come to and stay for a week, a month, 3 months, 4 months, half a year, all year.
Yep.
You could absolutely do that too. And you have a lot of different options when it comes to that. I mean, you can see a lot of these, townhomes or bungalows or apartments or condos.
And I hope you can feel
homes.
the vibe. The vibe is
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And the vibe is, we've been through here many times, but it's just cool. Yeah. If you look at that, look
at the font.
It's
of
very
the lettering.
That's very Miami to me.
Yeah, right? But that also reminds me of Hollywood Studios. So back to your Hollywood vibe. Anyway, should I turn around or should
no?
we
Keep going.
Yeah?
It's mostly the palms for me that do the Los Angeles
I was going to say the exact same thing.
We got a golf course over there.
Beautiful. And I love that. Look at all those mature trees back in that direction.
This
Lovely.
is cool. But yes, just check it. It's that's
check
just.
It.
I'm so cool.
You
God,
said
sometimes it's like I just
stop.
I'm a man in full, Amy. Okay. I'm cool, yet humble, yet it just really living with me is the land of 1,000 dances. It just really is. It's watch me now. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. I can mash potato.
Right.
No, you have to do the
twist.
No, I say I can mash potato. I can mash potato.
Oh.
Okay, I can mash potato.
I can mash potato.
I can do the twist.
I can do the twist. All right, can we be done? This is we're done now.
Watch me now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
All
we're
right,
good.
Yes, we're good. Anyway, so there was your vibe check of Celebration.
The land of 1,000 dances.
I don't even know what the heck is going on.
Okay,
I'm making a Yui.
Sure.
All right. So anyway, Celebration. Also, hurricane kind of awareness, which is really, really important. This is kind of a recap what we talked about because you're probably going, what the heck did I just witness?
Yes.
But that is really important. So lots of. Oh wait, we forgot to mention though. This time of year, there's a tax holiday.
Oh yeah, good point. For hurricanes.
For those hurricane supplies. So you can go and you can sales
it's
tax
a whole
exempt.
week.
Yep.
No
to go
sales
prep
tax.
for whatever hurricane supplies you might need. And I will say it really is important. It's kind of like insurance, right? It's like if you never need it, that's fantastic, but it sure is good if you need it.
And by the way,
important.
so when this is I think a good point, and I promise this will be my last one.
Okay.
When there is a hurricane coming off of the coast of Africa toward Florida, that is when they already are starting to say, maybe Florida. That's when you better have your water. That's when you better have your stuff. Because once things get into the Caribbean, then that's when people go to the stores. People don't seem to me to panic as much here as they did like in Virginia. There's a tropical storm coming, no bread, no anything, you know. But it's good to get that kit going early, because as soon as it comes in, you also, by the way, within a certain period of time, you can't change your insurance coverage. You know, insurance companies are going to be like, and that's a whole other thing. Insurance is different here, but we won't go into that today because I promised that was my last point. I'm done.
Okay, very good.
Watch me now.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Like Eric said earlier, if you like it or
like and subscribe,
that helps us. You know, again, if you don't know who we are, I'm Amy with Heart and Home
Congratulations!
Orlando. I know.
Good for you.
Lucky.
I love that building.
But people have found me mostly through the video home tours that we do of model homes, communities, amenity centers. Just kind of giving you. Basically taking you on a tour of the home that you... Hello.
Whoa. How you doing?
Decided you wanted to come out into the street. Okay.
That was so weird.
That was very weird. But at any rate, so...
That was like a Disney ride where you're coming up and it's like, no, no, no. And then it stops and everything's safe.
So, I'm just trying to be done with the video,
It's not my fault the guy was coming in the thing.
I understand, but you're still going on with it. Anyway. Okay. So, thank you for watching. I love you. All right. Good grief. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay well. Remember, we love you. Happy house hunting.